Puritanism has become my main focus for this class, and we need to talk this week about what denomination that affected Christianity, and I can't think of a better denomination to think about and speak about this week than Puritanism. They are the original religion here in the United States in so many ways. Jamestown, yes, existed, but it wasn't a religious colony quite the way the Pilgrims were in Plymouth, and then the Massachusetts Bay Pilgrims, the Separatists, and the traditional Puritans. Both groups were highly impactful on them. Without them, we would have never completely and utterly embraced our first democracy. The Pilgrims in Plymouth created the Mayflower Compact, the first joint agreement that was signed on the shores of our great country, and ensuring that our liberty. They were also involved with the Connecticut Constitution, which is the first shown constitution here in the United States, ensuring that religion was placed above anything else and that the king was not above authority, and that God was the reason that they were upon these shores. Puritanism is a deep religion. It's a pure faith in so many ways. The idea of going back to the scriptures and believing just the purity of them and not looking for the extra trappings and whatnot that came from Church of England, Catholic Church, and other such denominations. It's a religion, too, that believes in kindness and faith that is deeply embedded within their psyche and was deeply embedded in their psyche. And not only that, the Puritans were the inspiration for many other religions here in the United States, such as the Quakers, who went on to be great abolitionists and helping with the anti-slavery movement within the United States. They were the forefathers for that. No, the Puritan religion was not perfect, as we can clearly see by the Salem witch trials and the other witch trials throughout New England, including in my own state of Connecticut, where they're in the process of ensuring that the witches' names are not lost to history. There is a lot to be said, though, about how the Puritans, went about trying to create an area where religion was accepted and this purity and faith to God, and that the scriptures were taken at their value, and that you didn't need all these crazy fancy things in order to have a deep embedded faith to God, and that was what's important. And that's something that you can't help but respect and honor with the Puritans, is this deep commitment to this purity of the faith, and to take the scriptures as infallible, and that what God was spoken was true and right. And I think that's something, when you really think about them, how much that impacted them, and that they went through horrific times when both Plymouth and the Massachusetts Bay colonies were founded, losing many, many members, and it was pretty dark times for them, yet they hung on to their faith, and they were able to grow these incredible colonies and be the foundation for New England as well as the rest of the country. I live in Connecticut, and you can feel the Puritans down from just my neighbors, where they were actually direct descendants of William and Mary Beardsley, who came over in the Massachusetts Bay Colony in 1639, and are now their direct descendants are living right down the street from me. Puritanism has affected so many different faiths and components throughout New England, and you feel it. And I think that's what makes this faith so important as part of the development of the United States and its Christian community.